Few moments reshaped Rachael Ray's public image quite like this. Welcome to the channel Star Spotlight, where we explore the stories behind the headlines with care and perspective. For decades, Rachael Ray built her reputation in a very specific way. She was the approachable home cook, the friendly television host, the woman who made weeknight meals feel simple and joyful. Her brand was comfort, warmth, and everyday relatability. So when photos from a bold fashion shoot began circulating online, many longtime followers were surprised. Not because the images were inappropriate, but because they revealed a different side of someone audiences thought they already understood. And that quiet shift is what makes this moment worth exploring. Long before magazine covers and lifestyle empires, Rachael Ray's journey began far from the spotlight. Raised in upstate New York, she developed her love for food through family kitchens and grocery store aisles. Her early career was built on hard work behind the scenes, managing food markets, teaching cooking classes, and slowly earning local recognition. Her breakthrough came with 30-minute meals, a concept that perfectly matched busy American households. The show's success turned her into a household name almost overnight. Yet even as her fame grew, Ray maintained an image that felt grounded and accessible. But public figures rarely remain frozen in one identity. As the years passed, Ray expanded far beyond cooking shows. She launched magazines, wrote best-selling cookbooks, and built a daytime talk show presence that showcased her personality more fully. Viewers began to see not just the cook, but the confident businesswoman and media personality. Still, the fashion photos that later caught public attention introduced something new, or perhaps something that had always been there. The images themselves were polished and professionally styled, part of a broader trend where established personalities embrace fashion-forward editorials later in their careers. Yet for some viewers, the contrast between Ray's familiar kitchen persona and this more glamorous presentation created unexpected conversation. What many people missed, however, is that reinvention has always been part of long-lasting careers. Behind the scenes, Rachael Ray has repeatedly spoken about authenticity and self-confidence, especially as public figures age in the spotlight. In interviews over the years, she has emphasized feeling comfortable in her own skin and encouraging others to embrace change rather than resist it. That perspective reframes the moment entirely. Rather than a departure from her brand, the photos can be seen as part of a broader evolution, one that reflects how public figures, particularly women in media, navigate expectations placed upon them over time. It also highlights a quieter truth about celebrity culture. Audiences often grow attached to a single version of someone, even when that person continues to evolve. Perhaps the most revealing part of this story is how steady Ray remained through the conversation that followed. There was no dramatic response, no attempt to chase headlines. She continued focusing on her work, her shows, and the audience that had supported her for years. That consistency speaks volumes. Today, Rachael Ray's legacy extends far beyond any single photo or moment. She helped redefine accessible home cooking for a generation. She built a multimedia brand from the ground up, and she demonstrated that public identity, like life itself, is rarely one-dimensional. Sometimes, the moments that spark the most discussion simply remind us that people are more complex than the roles we assign them. If you found this story thoughtful, share your perspective in the comments. If you appreciate respectful deep dives like this, consider liking the video and subscribing for more stories that look beyond the surface.